Imagine this while watching this video. A colossal fusion reactor located 93 million miles away is beaming enormous energy to Earth. This energy is equivalent to the amount of energy consumed by all humans within a year. With such a vast and renewable energy source at our fingertips, why are we not using it to fulfill everyone's energy needs? But don't worry, because in this video, we will explore cutting-edge solar technology currently making tremendous strides across the globe. Get ready to be amazed and watch this video till the end. Potential impact of solar panels. Using solar panels to provide electricity for the entire United States from a small area like Nevada, Texas, or Utah is not physically impossible. If solar panels were installed across an area measuring 100 by 100 miles, enough energy would be generated to provide the whole United States with electricity. At the moment, solar power accounts for less than 2% of global electricity production, and 90% of that is produced by crystalline silicon solar panels, the most widely used technology. Silicon may be cheap and widely available, but it is far from a perfect material due to its low efficiency, high production costs, and adverse environmental effects. The most cost-efficient material. What if I told you there was a material that could do the same job at a fraction of the cost? A cheap way to make solar cells so thin that half a cup of liquid could provide enough energy to power a home. A solar panel that is so featherweight that it can float on a soap bubble. Perovskite, sometimes called the holy grail of solar, can potentially revolutionize how people harness solar power. We went to Silicon Valley to meet with Swift Solar's CEO Joel Jean, as they are one of the leading groups working to actualize perovskite solar technology. Perovskites are an emerging class of semiconductors with the ability to detect and conduct light. That's why it ends up being such a great solar cell material. Two types of solar cell technology. There are two types of solar cell technology: wafer-based and thin film. Semiconducting wafers fabricate wafer-based cells, which are typically coated with glass. Generally, they are the crystalline silicon cells seen in enormous solar panels installed on roofs. Produced by depositing thin layers of semiconducting films onto a glass, plastic, or metal substrate, thin film cells require between 10 and 1,000 times less material than crystalline silicon cells. These thin film cells are flexible and lightweight, but their average efficiencies are lower. You can produce thin film cells from amorphous silicon or more advanced materials like cadmium telluride, but scientists have been striving for a thin film solar technology that is more universally applicable. These materials are known as developing thin films. Defining perovskite solar panels. But before we cover your Tesla Model S and perovskite solar panels, let's define this groundbreaking crystal. The perovskite crystal structure was initially discovered as calcium titanium oxide, a naturally occurring mineral. Nevertheless, perovskites used in solar cells are not extracted from the soil. A perovskite is any substance whose crystal structure corresponds to the formula AbX3. A and B are positively charged ions of varying sizes, and X is a negatively charged ion. Using this identical pattern, scientists learned they could build a variety of perovskite crystals with highly beneficial qualities. Hence, we utilize essential metal halide salts, such as lead iodide and organic salts, and we combine them to produce these hybrid inorganic organic perovskites. Hence, if they can be formed in solution, they can also be formed in a vacuum from the vapor phase. In addition, they condense to produce perovskite crystals, and the thin films, which are multicrystalline, meaning that there are several small crystal domains, turn out to be excellent semiconductors. Effectiveness of perovskite solar cells. How effective are perovskite solar cells? The Shockley Quieser limit on the conversion efficiency of single-junction solar technology is around 33%. Nowadays, even the most efficient silicon solar panels for homes have an efficiency of just about 20%. Each and every perovskite is the same as every other. The disadvantage is shared by all these materials: silicon, perovskites, cadmium telluride, and CIGS. The manufacturing of perovskite solar cells. On the other hand, the manufacturing of perovskite solar cells allows for a form factor that can achieve significantly better efficiency limits, thereby increasing the scope of what may be accomplished with solar power. It is necessary to examine how photovoltaic cells convert sunlight into electricity to appreciate why perovskites are superior to traditional silicon solar cells. A solar cell's upper and lower halves are made from semiconductor materials with different electrical properties. The challenges of perovskite. On a hot day, the roof of a vehicle might reach 80 degrees Celsius, making stability the biggest obstacle for perovskites. Long-term cold or heat resistance is required. We tested and iterated the materials on the device stack used to construct the device and packaging to ensure they could withstand challenging circumstances like high heat and humidity and being left out of the elements. Due to the perovskite's fragility, this semiconductor layer must be protected from environmental stresses and degradation. And that completes our video for today. We hope you enjoyed learning the prominent features of perovskite solar panels that have the potential to have an impact in the world. Which of them are you most excited about? Tell us in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Tech Bros for more content such as this.